Well, hi, and welcome to another one of Wally's Weekend Drives. We're up here today at Camelback Hyundai, 1500 East Camelback, just off the 51. We're joined here with Carlos. Now, Carlos, you're one of the main guys up here. Everybody's bragging about everything you know, so you're my man today. But before we get started, let's go ahead and let's take a look here at the front, because we're checking out the 2022 Kona N-Line, the front-wheel drive. They're all front-wheel drive. But when you look at this, one thing that you see, first time in 4 years there's been an update for this, so a style update. You see it's a little bit wider, a little bit more aggressive, and the N-Line is their performance. When you think N-Line, think of BMW and their M Sport. This is the same thing, but Hyundai's version. Underneath the hood here, we got a turbocharged 1.6-liter four-cylinder, making right around 200 horsepower. That's plenty for this little roller skate to go down the road on. One thing that you're going to like right here, LED lights on this. And we always talk about LEDs. What are LEDs? It's a light emitting diode. And if you can look right there, you're going to see that's what actually creates the light. It's just a little bit of a dot that electricity goes through and generates light. And that's so much better and so much more efficient than anything else that's been around. So that's why we like it, because it saves power. Now, if we look here, one thing that we see is 18-inch alloy wheels. And again, this is front-wheel drive. So when you look at it, these are the tires that are going to be spinning. The back ones, they just kind of follow along. Right here, you do see the N-Line badge, so when you pull up next to it, you know what you're up against. Now, if you look here at the electric side mirror right here, it does have the blind spot control, and again, LEDs right here for the signals. But let's take a look inside. And Carlos, this is where your expertise is really going to come in. Tell me a little bit. Well, first of all, you were telling me about the dealership.
Yes, #1 Hyundai dealership in the Western region.
There you go. He said he had to make sure to get that in. And Smiley, the general manager up here, I'm sure will appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
But Carlos, tell me a little bit about the tech of this Hyundai, because they've really gone over the top.
Okay, so a cool thing is that the word Hyundai, it's a South Korean word. It translates into the word modern. So you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck with a Hyundai. You're going to have your exclusive first digital odometer. So I like that. It's going to be a nice, classic, modern, contemporary feel. It's going to also look cool. You're also going to have a new 10.25-inch screen. It's going to have your built-in navigation, Apple CarPlay and stuff like that. So when you connect your phone, sync it up, you can see your navigation, your text messages. So literally, you're not going to have to focus on your phone and keep your eyes on the road.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting you mentioned the Apple CarPlay, because an 81-year-old lady friend of mine mentioned the other day she was looking for a new vehicle, and what was her prerequisite? Had to have Apple CarPlay, because she wanted to see her screen up there on it. So I thought that was really a good thing. Now, when you look at the back here real quick, Maddie, you look in here, they didn't forget about the back. You got plenty of room back there. You do have the center console to put your water bottles in, and that's about it. Frankly, there's no vents back there or no USBs. But again, you look at the styling on this and you work your way around to the back, LED lighting right here. And when you open up the trunk, all right. So you can see we bought, does this shark have a name?
Jaws.
Oh, Jaws. That's
yes,
Jaws.
Sir.
Okay, well, Jaws has made our way into the back here. And there's enough room for Jaws, because you kick that forward, and all of a sudden you've got enough room to actually go camping in. So if you're looking for a Hyundai, you really need to think about coming up here to Camelback Hyundai. And one other thing, now, Carlos, you guys have a pretty good selection of vehicles.
Sir.
In fact, I've seen a lot of them pull in. There's one just like this that unloaded off the truck that you're going to be selling.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about your car supply here.
So I have a lot of allocation that's going to be given to me. I have a lot of units that are going to be arriving mid-month, towards the end of the month, and I have 10 cars on the lot now.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Now, that's pretty good for a car dealer now, because we all know the supply chain has been way down. So if you're thinking about getting a Hyundai and you want a new one, come on up here to Camelback. See Carlos, because this Kona right here, MSRP is $29,790.
That's it.
And just so you know, that's about half price to the electric vehicles out there. So make your way up here to Camelback Hyundai, 1500 East Camelback. Ask for Carlos and tell him if you don't take care of him, you're going to go to his boss.